Hello, my name is Michelle Martinez, and I had the opportunity to interview the general manager of Malnati in Prospect. His name is Aminadab Reyes, and he works at the location that is at 1504 North Elmhurst Road in Mount Prospect. First of all, this restaurant is a family-owned and operated business that emphasizes service and quality. It's a very successful business, and it has already expanded to at least 34 locations across the state and is still continuing to grow. Their famous Chicago deep dish pizzas and signature salads are what attract loyal customers from all over the world. Because of their commitment to high quality, they personally seek the finest and freshest ingredients. It doesn't matter what state it's in. After learning about the history of the owner, Lou Malnati himself, I now understand the care and dedication that comes from the hearts of each staff member. First of all, Aminadab Reyes has grown with the company as a dishwasher, pizza maker, phone worker, assistant manager, and then finally to general manager. He has been a food service leader for about 15 years now, and he loves his job. Over the course of his journey, he has come across both positive and negative feedback from his team of workers above him and as well as below him. So his former managers and his current employees. Reyes has greatly appreciated those remarks and only used them to his advantage, causing him to greatly improve every day. Also, observing different styles and techniques by former managers was very helpful to him. And he would also read books on food service management and supervision to handle any conflict or situation thrown at him. For example, he has handled unsatisfied customers with their complaints, and he told me that his steps to resolve those complaints are to first listen to the customer before explaining anything, let them talk first, and then find any appropriate way to solve the issue by offering anything to meet their needs. Making customers happy is the most important thing to remember in the restaurant business, especially maintaining a high level of customer service possible will keep them coming back for more of your business, of course. And this means that Reyes dedicates his valuable time to hire the most hospitable, hardworking employees that he can find. He would always say that communication is key to an overall successful business, and I definitely agree with that. And he also explained to me that finding the right employee for the right job is not difficult for him, surprisingly. After looking over job applications, he seeks for the person with the appropriate skill level. So he asked them a bunch of questions, like, what do you like to do for fun? Do you like to talk on the phone? Then he would specifically put you as a phone worker. And the interview explains everything he needs to know about the applicant. He told me that it's easy to find that kind of person for the appropriate job because you know if they're confident or not to be entered or joined into the Malnati's business. And after Reyes finds a potential employee, the hard work and training begins. And training is essential to ensure complete employee job satisfaction and output. He believes that creating a positive work environment will enable his work staff to achieve expected levels of performance. And it's very important to be the example and show the respect that you would want in return. Developing professional relations with your employees will also create better team members in the future. And if you have a well-trained and motivated team, then the outcome will equal success. There were many lessons that Reyes-general has learned throughout the journey of becoming a general manager to a very successful business. And one thing that he has learned throughout this experience is to never take comments or complaints personally. So when Reyes receives a feedback from a customer or one of his employees, he acts as if it's a very valuable learning experience. And he is always learning something new on the job by his feedback. He's also found out that his personal philosophy of managing his employees differs with the owner's beliefs. For example, Reyes believes that managers should be hired from any background of business instead of straight from the Malnati's business, because he feels that someone outside the business can bring in more ideas that can create a whole new point of view. And I strongly agree with him, because I would be open to any idea that would be able to improve my own business. So yeah, then another example of when Reyes disagreed with the owner is when they recommended to have pre-folded stacked pizza boxes prepared every day in advance. And they thought this was a great idea because they thought it would be more easy and fast-paced, a fast-paced work environment for employees. Me and Reyes disagree with that because we both witnessed the stacked boxes to collapse and fall on the floor and become unsanitary, and they would just be too high to stack, and then the shorter employees wouldn't be able to reach them, so that was just a failed idea. So it is very important to Reyes to speak your mind if something doesn't work out, rather than following all of the orders that he's told to do. So it's very nice to give feedback to a change that has just been learned, and the advice would help any restaurant owner become a more successful business. So Reyes Aminadab has successfully grown as a food service leader over the course of his career, and his 15 years of experience has really been a valuable help to him and has caused him to encounter almost all good or bad situations at Malnati's Pizzeria. He loves hearing positive and negative feedback, as well as I do, because it just helps you improve to work harder the next time. And he loves to keep a well-trained and motivated team of employees, which is the best thing you could do to have a successful business. So all of these steps help remind him about Malnati's Pizzeria's mission to produce a very successful outcome in the business. Thank you.